That ugly money, yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar, your first million. That's ugly money.
That ugly money.
Live. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another edition of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche. This episode being brought to you by QJack Clothing. That has a buy one, get one free on all HBCU caps and apparel. You can visit QJackBrands.com or QJackCollege.com or QJack Brands on Instagram. Support that black-owned business that's supporting HBCU universities. Got a crazy show for y'all tonight. Monday. The Monday Fun Day edition. Now, you know, I have been not as consistent as I normally have been when it comes to coming live to you guys, and I just want you guys to know that I'm sorry. We've been moving into our new location here at Atmosphere, 50,000 square foot monolith of a production space, and we are just now getting our feet wet in it. But before we get started with this show, I need y'all to hit that like button and drop them cities and locations. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. That ugly money. Are we going up tonight? I'm in my zone tonight. That ugly money. I'm still trying to pull up the stream stand so I can read the chat. Chat. Drop them cities and locations in the chat right now, man, so we can turn up. One time ATL. That ugly money. They're not giving me no love on the chat. Tennille, Georgia, what it do? Oklahoma in the building. That ugly money. Norfolk, VA, 2 up, 2 down in the building. Ugly money. I don't know why I can't see this. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, y'all keep dropping them cities and locations. Get them likes up, gentlemen. Y'all don't do me like that tonight. Don't play with me. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. All super chats will be read and discussed in full. If you want to say it with your chest, if you want me to read your comment, make sure you send it with a super chat, and they will be read and discussed in full. Let's see. Now I'm good. Now I can see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. That ugly money. Chi-Town, what it do? Florida, what's happening? That ugly money. It is not giving me no. That ugly money. Oh, no. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Mobile, Alabama. Baltimore, what we doing? 21229. North Charleston, what up? That ugly money. Says, hey, my name is Sonny. She's being weird. She's right here. Tulsa, Oklahoma, what we doing? Riverdale, what's up? We in Riverdale. What's happening? That ugly money. All right, man. That ugly money. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce some beautiful ladies that are here today. That ugly money. Keep on hitting that like button. Facebook, let me get a share. Instagram, let me get a heart. TikTok, let me get every gift that is in the gift store except for the glizzy. Send it through. Send those super chats through. We got a great show for y'all today, and we're going to talk about some things because there's been some gripes and complaints. There's been smoke, and when you see smoke, there's fire. That ugly money. This first young lady to my left, I'm going to allow herself to introduce herself. That ugly money. And all of her grandeur. And please don't be cutesy or demure. Go on, pop it. That ugly money. What's up, boo? What's your name?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, K in Her Bag, and I'm checking in. Make sure you check me out on Instagram at K in Her Bag Productions. I do everything. I'm a cinema photographer, actress, model, director, whatever you want to, anything. I can do whatever. That ugly money.
She can do whatever. That ugly money. I can't hear it. That ugly money. K is in her bag.
Stay in my bag.
And on down to the left. That ugly money. That nice little chocolate thing down there.
I am chocolate. But my name is Safari. On Instagram, that is _ Safari with 3 eyes, Maine. And I'm from the jungle. I do a little bit of everything. I cook. I love to cook. I meal prep for many people. I'm into the club scene, promotion, things of that nature. Educator as well. So I kind of dip and dabble with a lot of things. And I'm turned. You really just gotta enter the jungle to really see what it's about. Cause it get wild.
Ooh, she said it get wild in the jungle.
Wild.
I like the sound of that. I may want to buy a VIP ticket to the jungle. And on down the line. She is in that Q-Jack clothing college wear right now.
I'm gonna start off with my favorite phrase. Hello, my name is Sunny. I already done put it in the chat. I'm a baker. I love to make cookies, cakes, cupcakes. I like to do that. I also am a promoter. My Instagram is _CYONNA bakery _ once you put this, the C on the part, you automatically see my, my stuff. So
you have an event coming up, correct?
Yes, I do. It's December 8th on Sunday. It's at the after hours on Pluto. I think it's on Moreland Street or something like that.
Right.
1945 Moreland Avenue.
Look.
Check us out. Formerly known as Chill Spot, but we're taking over, so it's now Club Pluto. Y'all better not miss Sunday. It's going to be going down from 12 to 6 a.m. You don't want to miss.
With the playground. With the playground.
It is an after hour. It is an after hour.
From 12 to 6 a.m.
So this is like an adult playground.
No, so this is more, so this is a lounge. And we have everything. We have good food. We got hookah. We got, live DJ. We have dancers that's checking in.
Oh, we got dancers.
Yeah, we got dancers that's checking in.
Are they naked?
No. These are more so go-go dancers.
Go-go dancers.
So we are not. It ain't a strip club,
They're
but it
half
is
naked.
Close.
Well,
Close to naked.
Bikini dancers.
Damn near naked.
What?
Just about.
We're there.
Hey, come on out.
Damn near naked. So if there's
You can see some cheeks.
Is there a chance and opportunity that we may see one of you guys damn near naked?
No.
No.
No,
damn near naked.
No. You will not see us.
No cheeks for Sunny.
You're gonna see us being bosses, but you will not see us damn near naked.
Well, look at these professional women right there. So Sunny, we can't see those cheeks.
To be determined.
Not.
Sunny is not confirming.
She
You never know what's funny. I might dress as a masculine. I might dress feminine. Who knows?
All right, shouts out to 36 Chambers. One time Phoenix is in the building. Y'all get them likes up, gentlemen. Y'all stall me out tonight. 332 was handed. Nelly followed me today. I've had a great day today.
Oh.
Nelly followed me.
I just want to touch the Band-Aid that be on his face.
Right.
I know, he's so fine.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but but it was pretty dope. I was just in the shower and I looked and I refreshed my profile and boom, it said Nelly had followed you 4 minutes ago. And I'm like, wow.
He said, Sonny!
I think I'm kind of a big deal now.
He just had a birthday party, right?
Yeah, he just had a rodeo birthday party.
A rodeo? Oh.
Yeah, maybe I'll get invited this time now. Let's see. Nelly, invite me to your birthday party. Yeah, I was pretty excited. Because, anytime people that I'm a fan of, follow me, it's just like, dope. My life has meaning. And then we locked in some movie deals with Now That's TV today. Shouts out Now That's TV. We're doing some
Big shout out to
big
Now That's
things. I
TV.
can't tell y'all exactly what's going on, but some things going on. So it's been an amazing day today. So I definitely want to have a conversation with you, lovely ladies. And fellas, if you have any kind of questions for the panel, by all means, send it with a super chat and we'll get right to it. All super chats will be ready to discuss. If you want to shoot your shot, if you want to speak your piece, make sure you send it with a super chat because we be doing this for free and these lights ain't stay on by themselves. And you know how my sound will go out if y'all don't send super chats. My sound just might magically go out and it start bleeding elevator music. I got the elevator music ready.
Say what you check.
There's the elevator music. Make sure I don't have to do that. All right, ladies.
Here we go.
So, I got a question. And this first question is going to be for Miss Safari.
Why?
Because I feel that you can give me a little bit of more insight on this topic. Would you rather, he said, can you turn the mic volumes up, please? Stan, can we turn the mic volumes up?
Are we that low?
Turn the mic volumes up. Can y'all hear us? Give me a
Check.
Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. He said the audio is really low.
Hello, my name is Sunny.
Give me
I'm
a 1 in the
Safari.
chat if you can hear me louder now. Am I louder?
Hello,
Am I louder? Give me a 1 in the chat. They ain't putting the ones up yet. So.
Oh, man.
Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me loud now. 1's in the chat if you can hear me loud.
1's up.
1's up. Is it good, gentlemen? Before I go on, 1's in the chat if it's good, the sound is good, the audio is good, and you can hear me.
Before we...
1's in the chat. 1's in the chat. 1's in the chat. He said louder yes, louder yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. We're good. Okay, gentlemen. All right. Is that my phone or your phone? Can somebody stop?
That's your phone. Turn your volume down.
Yeah, stop. It's gonna throw me off. All right, we Gucci. All right, so Miss Safari.
Not the little one.
From the jungle.
What's up?
If you were to be able to choose between a financially stable man that had little time for his child versus an unfinancially stable man that had all the time for his child to be your baby daddy, which one would you choose? And why?
For starters, I'm gonna start off by saying you full of shit. Financially stable and no time.
Right.
Or all the time in the world, but not financially stable.
Right.
If I could tell you the 100% truth.
For sure. That's what we do on the show.
Neither one of those are going to stop the kind of mother that I am. And my ultimate goal is for my children to be happy. So I would have to say being grateful for the man that has time and my children being happy. And I'm going to go get that money myself and know that I can't depend on him for finances. Honestly.
It sounds amazing.
That ugly money.
I don't believe you, but it sounds amazing.
That ugly money.
You don't have to, but you know.
Stop the cap.
No. And the reason I'm gonna say
why?
The reason I'm gonna say it is the truth is because I've dealt with that.
Oh.
So I can be transparent. That's okay. I've dealt with that. And to just speak for a lot of single mothers, some may choose that nigga ain't, whatever. But I want my children to be happy. So I gotta take, certain things as they are and keep it pushing because it's not gonna stop the kind of mother that I am.
I like that, Mom.
At all.
I ain't sure.
That ugly money.
Okay, Miss Sunny.
That ugly money.
All right, later on in life,
That ugly money.
Later.
you have sex with a man.
That ugly money.
He's a man.
That ugly money.
Shoots up your little club.
That ugly money.
Baby pops out.
That ugly money.
You got the option to choose between the baby daddy that has money but no time, or the baby daddy that has all the time but no money.
That ugly money.
Who you going with?
At this age right here, I'll choose a better option, abortion.
That ugly money.
Sometimes the youngest women have the most wisdom.
That ugly money.
Get that baby back to God.
Get back to bed.
She's taking option C, the clinic.
Ew. No.
She's saying option C, the
Or
clinic.
save it to marriage. Save it to marriage.
Continue, Sonny. Why do you choose the clinic?
I choose the clinic because even if he's financially stable or not financially stable, I'm going to still have that kid sometime during the week, and that's going to slow me down from where I want to go in life. So,
Period.
ain't got time.
Period.
Ain't got time at this time. Maybe 23, maybe 24 when I'm after the marriage, after the ring is on my finger. Then we can consider that. But if none of that, then I'm sorry, but the baby got to go back to God.
So you saying fuck them kids?
Fuck it.
You saying fuck them kids?
That ugly money.
Oh, this is gonna be a good episode. Kay in her bag.
What's up?
There's a guy. He has on Jordans with the coat with the fur around the hood, and you took him to the Ugly Money podcast, and after you left, you guys were so captivated by your interview that you go home and you gave him some cat, and you put that thing on him, and he ends up shooting up your club. He lights it up. 9 months later, baby's on the way. You have a choice between him being a financially stable man with no time or a man with all the time but doesn't have the money? Who are you choosing?
I don't need a man that has a lot of time and not a lot of money. What? I do not need that in my life. So I would choose the man who's financially stable, because love is all good and all, but it don't pay the bills. And if we just up here laid up with no money, where we gonna sleep at? Outside? So yeah, you got to be financially stable. And then if we're good on the money side, I will make sure you see your kid as much as you can. But no, you cannot come with me with no dollars. It don't make no sense.
Okay.
That ugly money.
No dollars, no cents. So the fact that he wants to be a father to his child is just not good enough for you, is what you're saying.
You can be a father.
But you're saying that
From
if he
this-
doesn't have the dollars, then it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, how you gonna take care of this kid? That's what's wrong with y'all guys. Y'all all want to.
That's what's wrong with you women. The fact that you think it's a price tag to be a father. Newsflash. There's tons of rich kids that killed their parents because their moms and dads didn't spend time with them. It's a Netflix special. It's called The Mendez Brothers. Google it.
That ugly money.
You got all the money in the world, but if you don't raise your children with goddamn loyalty and respect, they will come back when you're asleep and slit your freaking throat. How about that?
That ugly money.
How about your son not being a sassy ass nigga because he had a real dad in his life?
That ugly.
You want your son doo-doo chasing when he turns 16?
That ugly.
How about your baby boy get his ass beat every goddamn morning before he get on the school bus? Because he ain't have a daddy that could fight. And all that money you spent on him, they take that shit as soon as he get through the door.
That ugly
At
money.
the end of the day, it should not be a price requirement to become a father.
That ugly
The
money.
fact that your son needs goddamn guidance, your daughter needs discipline, it's going to do more for them in the long run than me being able to send you a nasty, stanky $500 a month.
That ugly.
Back to the apartments with that mentality.
That ugly money.
Yeah, this is the show. We here now.
That ugly money.
You got him started, sis.
Guys in the chat, make sure you send it with a super chat so I can
wanna
read
see
your
the chat.
comments. Rather, guys
wanna
in the
see the
chat,
chat.
send
You
it
wanna
with a
see
super
the
chat. Say what now? I mean, you know, Miss K, I totally understand that you got to have the money for the fun, but I mean, does actual parenting hold any weight in today's society
It
anymore?
definitely does, because one of the parents have to be there. So if you're always gone, then that means I have to take on that responsibility. So I have no problem with that.
But you're saying that the guy that doesn't have money has no problem with being there. You don't think the kids need both of their parents?
Hell,
So kids don't need both of their parents.
they do, but not 24/7.
They don't need both of their parents
Because
24/7.
sometimes you might need.
I don't
one
think
more
the
than
kids
others.
need one of their parents 24/7. But I'm saying, don't you think kids need a consistent dose of mommy and daddy in their lives?
consistently every 2 weeks when dad comes in town.
So you're saying,
Shout out to both of my baby fathers, though. They got my kids right now. Shout out to my baby fathers.
see, that's the guy with time right there.
That ugly money.
So wait a minute. So you're saying that your child will only need to see his father every 2 weeks when he comes into town?
That's what people do when they're not together anyways. Kid go on the weekend.
Right.
That's what the court do to it anyway. So what's the difference? You see him every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but the guy with money says he has no time.
That ugly money.
You chose him.
That ugly
So
money.
those 2 weeks or
FaceTime.
maybe
He
2
got
months.
FaceTime.
That ugly.
Say what?
You got FaceTime.
So FaceTime and he's not there so he's not going to be there to teach his son how to shoot a layup.
You gonna come for that time?
He's
where you
not
come-
gonna
when you
teach-
come, you better make that time count.
He's not going to be there. He's
the
not.
layup.
He's not going to be there to teach his son how to play basketball, throw a football. He's not going to be there to teach his son how to throw a punch. He's not going to be there to teach his son about the birds and the bees. He's not going to be there to teach his son
Takes a
about
village.
being in control over his emotions because they have ramifications that could lead to death or jail. So he's not going to be there to actually parent this kid. The dollar that he is sending to you is all the parenting that you require.
Not that I require, but that's all I need.
By the powers invested in me. By the powers invested in me, inspired by Kevin Samuels himself, I betrothed this mentality, recreational use only.
That ugly money.
I pray that there are no other women thinking with this greatest mentality in the world so that their sons may grow up to be men and not sassy ass niggas. You think that women raise the men they hate? Because y'all don't like sassy men. But who is raising, aren't most sassy men coming from single mother households?
I agree.
Agree.
So why are y'all raising the niggas that y'all don't like?
Why are these niggas not making it so that they can have a financial income that's consistent and be at home with their kids? It's not my fault you don't know how to get the bag big enough to where you can be able to do both. I'm sorry that you only got to choose one. I'ma choose the job or the career where I can do both.
Right.
Sometimes I take my kids with me on set.
Right.
You know?
And so you're saying that basically because this man has not found his purpose or has not achieved a certain level of financial security, he's worthless to you?
Yes. At a certain age, yes.
Okay, at a certain age, you'll be dying alone. In apartments. Better yet, she from the country, in the trailer parks. With a gravel driveway. And a mutt dog running around. And there'll be cats up under the house. Yeah. And she have a little dog. And she paints it. Different colors. And the motherfucker barely barks. Yes, I'm talking about that. And tons of cats in her house. That she treats as human beings. Because there's not a man in her life. Somewhere. Over the railroad tracks. In the trailer park. For the rest of her life. And we got a super chat. TLG $5 super chat. He said, folks' mental health state and moral compass done fallen so low to the point it's concerning. Thank you, TLG,
Which
for
one are you?
Remember, all super chats will be read to discuss in full. Man, K is here. Safari is here. And Hi, I'm Sunny is here. Let's go back to that women raising the men that they hate. These sassy men that you guys despise, the guys that don't have a backbone, that don't stand on business, that are not the masculine men that you guys want, who is responsible for them being that way?
I do agree with it part of being their moms, but at the end of the day, it's the type of mother you are. Usually the sassy guys, they always have that same type of mama that don't want to let them leave the house, want them to just live with them for the rest of their life. You know, take care of their kids. Your kids can stay here. We're just one big happy family. It's those ones. See, I don't raise my sons like that. You're going to be responsible.
Right.
Take accountability.
So you mean enablers?
Yes.
Some mothers are enablers.
Definitely.
To their sons.
Exactly.
So she is enabling him with nurturing, because that sounds like a woman that's trying to nurture a grown man.
Yeah, well, I've seen some mothers that literally enables their children, even if their children are damn near 30. I've seen it, but it just depends, because if that man, if you and that man ain't together and he's still taking care of his business, still taking care of his kids, I don't give a damn how much his mama is there. So let the mama be there. She gonna help take care of my kids too.
I'm trying to understand. So if a mother is enabling her grown son with nurturing, because that's what women are put on this earth to do. I think every woman is naturally a nurturer, correct?
And we are, most real women are natural nurturers.
Right. So the fact that, okay, if she's still doing that at 30, that means that the dad is nowhere in the picture, I would imagine. That he wouldn't, because I know with my son, he's 14, he's getting to the age now where he's ready to get off mama's titty. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever. And he's starting to see things like, okay, I need my dad more in my life, or whatever, that masculine energy. But if a kid never gets that and he's babied until he's 18, he thinks the world owes him something. I think that that nurturing after a certain period of time can be catastrophic to a man's psyche, because he becomes a bitch ass nigga. That ugly money. It's okay, you want to raise bitch ass nigga. Meaning, she wants to raise these sassy ass niggas that she doesn't like, because all she requires is a check from her baby daddy. She doesn't require him to be there to goddamn take the titty out of her son's mouth. No, just send the motherfucking cash out. I'll handle the rest. So in actuality, most of these women end up raising the exact nigga that they hate. He's weak, he's emotional. He's sassy. He's narcissistic. He thinks that the world revolves around him because that's what his mommy told him. But his father is nowhere to be found because mama slimed him out for a $50 cash out. Would have taught his ass that, nigga, you got to earn everything you make in this world. Would have punched him in the chest and say, stop being a pussy. But y'all don't want that guy because he had time and he didn't have money. Girl, man. I don't want a sassy man, but I'm going to raise a sassy man. Girl, man.
Just keep a real nigga around.
Keep a real nigga around who was raised by his father. See, y'all see this? Women actually want to fuck the niggas that they don't want, they don't raise their sons to be. And so how can she teach her son how to be that type of nigga when she doesn't want him around when he... Girl, math! 2 + 2 is 18, fuck nigga!
But I do have something to say.
Go ahead.
But when they do get raised by like the stepdaddy, there's restrictions.
What you mean?
Meaning that if the mother think that the guy's too hard, he's up.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that next.
I don't know.
I like that. No, I like that. You know, that's a great topic. Let's go there. That's a great topic. Let's go there. So, Kay, I know you have kids, and Safari, I know you have kids. Sonny hasn't taken the plunge yet. Congratulations. For my mothers on the panel, is there restrictions when bringing another man in as a stepfather for your child, and why?
It's definitely restrictions, but it depends on who this man is, right? Is it your husband? Or is it just some dude you just dating?
Right.
I mean, he's around the kids, so I would imagine it's something serious, right? You just don't have random niggas around your kids.
Yeah.
So is it someone that you're about to get married to? So this is their stepdad, basically.
This is somebody that's around your kids on a consistent basis, so I would imagine.
So that's their stepdad,
right?
Okay, so yes, there's always going to be restrictions when someone's child is not yours because
hold on one second,
at the end
y'all.
of the day,
my father's calling. See that? See right? Hold on.
Aww.
Hey, Pop, what you need? I'm on the stream, Daddy. What you need? You need some what, Daddy?
A 4-piece dinner for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Gotcha, sir. With mashed potatoes and coleslaw.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. It'll be at the door in about 25 minutes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I love
Real
that.
daddy shit.
I love that.
My daddy called me in the middle of the show, said he needs some KFC with some mashed potatoes, gravy, and goddamn coleslaw. All right, Stan, we're gonna have to okay, continue, Miss K, while I'm ordering my father some dinner. So you're saying that there's restrictions?
oh yeah, definitely there's restrictions because at the end of the day, that person did not come from you. So yeah, you can take on that responsibility. Like me as a stepmom, when I come into other people's children's lives, I had to take on a role where it's just like a loving role with a little bit of discipline. I'm not going to be walking around whooping nobody kid. I'm not going to disrespect nobody kid because at the end of the day, those are boundaries. Certain talks you can't have before the actual parent have. So yes, there are boundaries.
Okay, so my kids on average get about 8 pairs of shoes a Christmas, right? And they get some kind of gaming system. You know, my kids, I try to divvy it up, but my kids' Christmases are normally about $2,500 a month per kid, right? I'm dating you now. Your kids, my kids, we all hang out. Your kids are here with me. I'm not going to buy your kids 8 pairs of shoes. I'm going to get them niggas 2. They're not going to get the PlayStation 5. They're going to get the PlayStation 3. Is that an issue for you?
I have never dated a man that felt like my kid deserved less than their kid. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't treat nobody else's kid like that. Whatever I buy my kid, I buy that same.
Then I should beat your kids the way I beat mine. In no way in hell can you think that you're gonna get 100% of my provisions if I can't discipline your goddamn badass son. And this is girl math 101. You want all the good from a man, but don't want him to have any real impact in your son's life. So basically, I'm required to take care of this little nigga, but I can't tell this little nigga when he wrong. The fact that you enable that kind of behavior, I'm trying masculine figure in his life. That I'm trying to lead him in the right direction. That I'm trying to prevent him from being a sassy bitch-ass nigga that y'all don't like. Now, all of a sudden, you fight me on it, and when I tried to discipline him, oh, don't do that. Don't do that to him. And then when he grows up, 18 years old, he's locked up in jail getting bent over when the soap dropped. You're gonna cry on my motherfucking shoulder. No, man. That nigga getting a PlayStation 2 and some Pro Kids for Christmas. Back to the pot.
3 to a PlayStation 2. You made him that mad?
Get what he needs.
I just think it's fucked up that women think that men are supposed to take care of their kids, protect and provide for their kids.
You would want someone to
but you can't tell that kid nothing. You can't tell that kid what to do.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like if your son is bad, you know, delusional world. Your son bad. Mm-hmm. And I tell a little nigga like, hey, bro, we don't do that here. And he get to talking back. I'm gonna tell you one more time. Cut the TV off. We don't do that here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And he look at me like you ain't my daddy. In the house that I pay bills at, on the TV that I bought, in the bed that I pay for.
Well, call your goddamn daddy.
I'm gonna punch that little nigga in the chest. And if you got a problem with that, then you and that little nigga can find his daddy and watch his TV. Because the moment that I start using my money to take care of you and this little nigga, and you want me to treat him like he mine, I would have punched my son in the chest. So if you want a man to treat your kids like he's this, if you want a man to treat your children the same way he treats his and provide for your children the same way he provides for his, then I'm going to discipline your children the same way I discipline mine. My kids don't cut up. They know all I got to do is look at goddamn sky, be like, I'm sorry, Daddy, I'm going to go pick it up right now. See what I'm saying? I don't have behavioral problems out of my kids. My kids was just here Thanksgiving. It was 5 of them niggas. The whole house full, eating up all the food. I ain't had to raise my voice to them kids not one time. Because they know I'll punch you in the chest. That ugly money. Oh, for the girls, I'll whoop your little butt. That ugly money. And so I just think it's real interesting where if I'm like, hey, don't do that. And then the mother will turn around and be like, oh, don't do that to my child. Well, now it's your child, but when it was time, when I was buying the PlayStation, it was my child too. Oh, you need to treat her the same way you treat your girls. No, baby, you said it was your child. Which the fuck one you want?
I feel like respect should be respect. So I try to teach my kids that if adult is an adult. So if they grown, regardless if they my man or not, you have to respect them. I don't teach my kid to disrespect anyone, if that makes sense. So it's never a case where they're disrespecting anyone.
Yeah, but kids be bad. Kids be bad sometimes. My kids be bad sometimes.
I don't play that.
But eventually, it may come a time where, if some checking needs to be checked.
That's true.
And how can I use my checkbook to take care of your son if I can't check your son or your daughter?
So are you mad if someone else check your kids?
No.
No.
Fuck no.
Good.
Beat her ass. That ugly money.
And I don't even get
Listen, bro, if my goddamn son is over your motherfucking house cutting up, and I'm dating you, so that means that by this time I already trust your judgment because I'm with you, right? I'm not even gonna have you around my kids if I don't trust your parenting, right? We just gonna be fucking forever.
That's number one.
Yeah,
that's number one.
You're not even gonna be around my kids, right? And so, if my son get in here, I'm sorry, I'm ordering my daddy's a goddamn KFC. If my son is cutting the fuck up, punch that nigga in the chest. That ugly money. Because it's gonna be better you punch him in the chest, because by the time you tell me the punch I'm gonna hit him with, it's gonna be way worse than your shit. So he's like, can you please punch me in the chest before my dad gets home? That ugly money. Because I know what time it is, I'm coming for him. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I think that with women, it'd be different. And given, I understand you're not supposed to be putting your hands on other people's kids, but the moment that you say, I want you to treat him like he's yours, right. No, this is your daughter too. Well, that's what I do with my daughter when she cut the fuck up.
That ugly money.
Now go sit your ass in time out. Do a wall sit, little girl.
Oh, you do the wall